Hello, everyone, and welcome to Scratch Junior Challenge number 4. So today I want to build on what we did last time. And last time we were using some broadcasting to help tell a story. So this time we're going to set up a fake classroom. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the environment first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Scratchy the cat and I'm going to have Scratchy disappear because this is going to be an actual classroom. So I would like my background. So up at the top, we're probably fairly familiar with these things now. I'm going to click on my environments. And up here on the top right, I'm going to choose this classroom right here. I click on it, and then I click on the check mark. So I've now got my classroom set up. In my classroom, I need some characters or some sprites. First of all, I need a teacher. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to the left-hand side. I'm going to click on the plus. And I've decided I'm going to add, they don't have a character called teacher, I'm just going to add the grandfather. He's going to be the teacher. And in this case, he's going to stand up near the front of the classroom. And what his job is going to be is to take attendance of the students in his classroom. In his class, we can see there's 4 chairs. So we're going to add 4 different students to his class. So I'm going to go through the same process where I open up and I find some sprites. I'm going to find some children. Here's a child. I'm just going to put her over by the chair. She's going to kind of cover it up because she's standing. And then I'm going to go through and add a couple more sprites as well. This girl right here. She is. There's the 2 of them. And I'd like 2 more students in my class. There we go. And let's see here. It's my final student. So I'm going to stop for a moment. I've now set up my classroom. I've got my 4 students and my teacher. So I'm going to pretend it is the start of the school day, and I want the teacher to welcome the students to the classroom. So the first thing I need to do is to make sure that I'm clicked on my teacher sprite. If I come down to the bottom, I can tell right now I'm not on him because the visual down at the bottom is not him. So I'm going to scroll up until I find him. I'm going to click on him, and now you'll see down at the bottom, it is my teacher or grandfather sprite. So I'm going to say when I click the green flag, the teacher is going to say to the class, so to speak with a speech bubble, I need the high. I'm going to bring it down. And when I click on the high part, it will allow me to type in there. So I'm going to type good morning class, period. Okay, I'm just going to click off to the side now. And now I've got good morning class. If I click on the green flag to run it to make sure my code works, I click the green flag, good morning class. Next, I want him to say something else. So I can add to that speech bubble so he says it all together, but I want there to be a natural pause. I want him to say, good morning, class, and then I want him to say, it's time to take attendance, or something along that line. So for this, I just want a little pause. So I'm going to go to my orange blocks, and I'm going to bring out this timer, and I'm just going to set it at probably 1 to start. I don't want a long pause. I just want a really short pause. So he's going to say, good morning, class, and then he's going to say, is time to, I had a little problem with my writing. Let's go and fix that. So it is time to take attendance. It is time to take attendance. And then he's going to, I just want to see my code. I know he's going to say that. And he's going to ask the first student. So what I'm going to have him now say, it's time to take attendance. I'm going to click back on that. He's going to say this first student's name, and I'm going to call her Lucy. So I click on it, Lucy, and then a question mark, because he's basically asking, is Lucy here? Okay, if I'm going to go up and run my code, I just want to make sure it works. Click on the green flag. Good morning, class. It is time to take attendance. Lucy. And now I want Lucy to answer him back to say that she's there. Well, remember, when we use broadcasting, we have to then have the sprites communicate with each other. So in this case, I am going to click on the yellow blocks again. And if you remember last time in the last video, we used these envelopes. So essentially when the teacher's done talking, he is going to send a silent message. No one will see it, but he's sending this orange envelope. The first child, Lucy, when she receives that envelope, or that message, I should say, she's going to open it, and that's going to tell her it's time for her to talk. And I just want her to say, here. So it's going to H-E-R-E, period. So let's just make sure that works before we go any further. So to start my code off, I'm going to go up to the top, press the green flag. Good morning, class. It is time to take attendance. Lucy. Here. So that's fantastic. Now I want him to ask the next student. What has to happen is once Lucy is done saying here, she needs to send a message back out to all the sprites that she's done talking. So to do that, we're going to bring down an envelope. She's basically telling them quietly, I'm done. However, the first envelope we used is orange. So we have to make sure that it's different colors because the colors have to align. If I look at the teacher, he sent out an orange envelope. When Lucy opened the orange envelope, she knew it was time to talk. So she's not going to send out an orange one. I'm going to click on the little arrow. She's going to make hers red. And that's telling everybody she's done talking. If I come back to our teacher, when he receives that message, but remember, she sent out a red one, so he has to open the red one. He's then going to say, let's say the next student, let's say her name is Amy. He's going to say, Amy, oh, I need a capital on her name because it is somebody's name, and a question mark. Apparently I'm having some typing difficulties. Let's try this again. A, M-Y, and a question mark. Okay, so he's saying, Amy, and then to tell her that he is finished talking, he needs to send out a silent message. And we've already used orange and red, so this one's going to be yellow. This is going to tell everyone he's done talking. Now, Amy, it's your turn to talk. So when Amy opens up, oops, the wrong one, the yellow envelope, what do you think she's going to say? Yeah, she's going to say here. Absolutely. So when the yellow envelope happens, she's going to say here, period. Apparently, the iPad is being grumpy with my typing today. I just want to make sure that's a capital here. Okay, so we're going to stop there, and let's run the code through to make sure that it works from the beginning. So here we go. Good morning, class. It's time to take attendance. Lucy. And then Lucy should say, here. Oh, that went really fast, didn't it? So maybe I need to put a couple weights in there. It says good morning, class. That pace is really good. I like that. She says here, Lucy says here. Then it goes back Amy, and then here. That's pretty quick. If I think that's too fast, I may want to add in I may want to put in a 1 second break, just like I did before with one of these. But if you like the speed, keep it like that. I'm not actually going to finish this video. I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to challenge you to complete the rest of this video. Can you have the grandfather or the teacher call out all of the students' names and have all of the students respond as he's taking attendance in the morning? I'm going to wait till after Christmas. Today is December the 21st. It's almost Christmas. In January, early January, I'm going to post the completion, at least my completion, yours might be different, of this challenge. So try it out, and then please look back maybe a couple weeks into January so you can see how I completed it and compare it with how you did. Thank you very much, and have a great holiday, everybody.